I'm going to give you 8 legislative priorities, and then I'm done. I'm handing it to Joseph. These aren't fully fleshed out. And I know one of them isn't going to be enormously popular with a person or two, and I apologize. But I'll start with, if we don't enforce the law in Salt Lake City, nothing else matters. There's no investment in the world that will overcome the petri dish that is built around lawlessness. Again, the fentanyl, we have people in this room that have overcome debilitating substance use disorder. And I will tell you that the addictive, destructive nature of the drugs on the street today are substantially worse than they were last year. And last year they were substantially worse than they were the year before. If we don't enforce the law, if we don't come to the rescue of this most vulnerable population, there is no amount of money in the world that is going to solve this problem. We have to start there, non-negotiable. Number 2, we've got to fund a know-by-name system that's integrated, system-wide, that when a person comes in and they have a painful discussion with the counselor of what they need to, what services they need, they don't have to go down the street to another service provider and go through that again, and then to another service provider. But instead, we're able to synchronize services around that individual's needs. Third, we have to have predictable ongoing revenue for operations and wraparound services. I can geek out about the degree to which the unpredictable nature of funding is really, really, really hurting our service providers to be able to bring to bear the services. We have too few caseworkers. We literally let go caseworkers because we run out of funding. The people that we most need, but we ran out of funding because it's not predictable, and then we're trying to get them to come back 6 months later, and they're like, this job's hard and my compensation's not predictable? Hard pass. Fourth, yeah, okay, I said I wasn't going to talk about physical facilities, so I'm not. Okay, 5th, we've got to allow intercept and diversion model to mandate shelter treatment and even involuntary commitment for those posing very high risk to themselves and others. I'm not trying to remove an individual's civil liberties, but when an individual doesn't even know the degree to which they're hurting themselves and hurting others, and again, I can give you repeated examples of what that looks like, we have to be able to come to their rescue and get them the psychiatric support that they need. We need criminal justice reform, again, that's focused on healing and lasting recovery. We need drug-free zones at our shelters, our transitional and permanent supportive housing. I was at a shelter the other day, immediately outside the fence, a drug deal was going on. I start running out, yelling at them, and they take off, and as I come back, my son was with me, he goes, you're an idiot. Like, you work a desk job, like you literally can't break a pencil, Dad. What did you think was going to happen? I was like, I don't know, I was just mad, right? I was mad because you're coming to the location where people are coming for rescue, and you're coming and exploiting them. That's not right. We have to create drug-free zones at these facilities so that root difficulty that they're trying to overcome. I've got a dear friend, he knows that I'm trying to lose weight. Whenever I see him, he's like pushing candy on me. I have no self-control, he knows it. He just likes to get underneath my skin, right? And it works every single time. We have to create drug-free zones so that people who are coming for healing are protected. And lastly, we've got to have accountability at every level through outcome-based funding for these individuals. Joseph, it's all you.